Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Citizen Bank Park, and welcome to Phillies baseball. Tonight, the Phillies will host the San Francisco Giants. Well, everybody, Brandon G here with you. Thank you for joining us for Phillies baseball on the Video Game Network. The Phillies is about to take the field for this three-game series. And you see pitcher Cliff Lee on the mound. 4-3 record against Madison Bumgarner. Bumgarner for the Giants. Here's the Giants lineup. As you see, Inoki, Pagan, Posey, Pence, McGahee, Belt, Arias, and Brandon Crawford. And as you see early on, Cliff Lee. (22 strikeouts, 15 walks. He was hurt in his last start. Now he's here pitching, and this one here today, trying to get off to a good start against the San Francisco Giants. And then once again, you see the Phillies defense. Xavier Paul is in the lineup tonight. And Dominic Brown usually switch spots when lefty-righty pitches. And here's Nori Okoye. He's batting at .310 with 3 home runs. And here's the first pitch. In for a strike. Lee, 37 years of age. A lot of people talk about this hit could be winding down his final season, but we have yet to see. Pitches outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. They got a good starting pitching outing from Ethan Martin, who also hit his first major league home run last night. That one was a no doubt about it. This is Okoye. He has a base hit in the left field. So he leads the game with a base hit.
Batting second here tonight, center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
And here's Angel Pagan. Pagan batting at .333. That is past Ruff and in the right field. Okoye went on the pitch. He will end up at third. So Giants have 2 runners on first and third and nobody out. Yeah, Okoye was running and it bounced right under the glove of Darren Ruff. And Ruff gets this one in the right field. Well, excuse me, Pagan gets this one in the right field. So a good start by the Giants. This is the Utley. He'll go to second for 1. He was off the bag, but he got the out at first base. Okoye comes in to score. When Utley threw the ball, it pulled Franco off the bag. Excuse me, it pulled Galvez off the bag. But they do get an out. So it's 1-0 Giants. They'll bring up Hunter Pence. No balls and 1 strike to Pence. Nice pitch by Lee, 0-2. Another foul. strikeout. First strikeout for Cliff Lee. Chased a bad pitch. And on the ground, Beltre. Oh, he threw it away. It's out of play. And a runner's going to come in to score. It'll bring up Brandon Belt. Giants lead it 2-0. Belt, the first baseman, will be an error on Beltre. No balls and one strike. One ball and one strike. Lee in some trouble here. The Giants can score runs. But a throwing error caused another run to score. And that one is hammered deep right field. Thornton will put it away. And that will end the top of the first. But the Giants get 2 runs in the inning. On 2 hits, they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the first. Giants nothing. The Giants 2. Excuse me. Phillies coming to bat. Well, the lineup for Ryan Sandberg and the Philadelphia Phillies with Rivera, Perez, Beltre, Jordan Paul, Utley, Ruff, Galvis, and Cliff Lee. Ready? Ben Revere leads off for the Phillies here in the bottom of the first. Had some audio problems and we have gotten them straightened out. 1 ball and no strikes. One and one. Phillies, they've hit 56 home runs this season. They are 10th in the major leagues in that department, as hard as it you can see, because the big hitters haven't hit a whole lot of home runs, but they are 10th in the major leagues in home runs. They're getting home runs from other hitters. And they hit 2 of them yesterday. Ethan Martin and Maikel Franco, who hit his first major league home run against the Reds last night. Phillies took 2 out of 3 in that series. Salvador Perez waits on deck as a full count to Rivera. And Rivera strikes out. 1 down there in the first. Oh, this ball sunk down there and it fooled Rivera. Nice pitch by Bumgarner. There's Salvador Perez. 1 strike to Perez. Batting at .249. 6 home runs, 37 RBIs. He was An American League All-Star twice in his career. One and one. As fouls it, 1 ball and 2 strikes. He struck him out.
Batting third baseman,
Bumgarner is reeling here in the top of the first. Here's Adrian Beltre batting at 269. 4 home runs, 27 RBIs. He's still looking for that elusive 400th home run. Base hit, right field. Beltre continues to tear as he gets on with a single. And they'll bring up Brandon Jordan.
batting fourth, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
Jordan batting at 317 with 5 home runs, 24 RBIs. He's hitting the ball well. But as a lot of the other Phillies, just not good enough hitting it out the ballpark. They would love to hit some balls out of the ballpark here. And 1 strike to Jordan. One and one. Jordan, that's a base hit to right field. Beltre had to leap over it, and he's in at second. Jordan's at first. The Phillies are back-to-back singles after getting the first 2 outs. Here's Xavier Paul. Paul is batting at 307. Jordan extends his hitting streak to 8 games. Paul in the center field. That's going to drop. Beltre in the score. Here comes the throw. Not even close. And the Phillies cut the deficit to 2-1 here in the first inning. 3 straight singles by the Phillies. Here's Utley, 299. He leads the Phillies with 9 home runs. One ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Two balls and 1 strike. He could foul, 2 and 2. Struck him out. Phillies do get a run in the inning after 3 straight singles. Quinn Arias leads it off, batting at 261, the second baseman. That is a strike.
Nice cold water here.
1 ball and 1 strike.
Come on, that was a strike.
This could be a shootout in all of these 3 games of this series. It's hit foul, 1 ball and 2 strikes.
That's out the corner.
Inside 2-2. Yeah, rumbling thunderstorms. And the center field, Ben Revere puts it away.
Shortstop, Brandon.
It'll bring up Brandon Crawford. Out of Brandon's in this game. Crawford batting at 291. To Galvis. Fires over the first for the out. Crawford retired.
The pitcher, number 40, Madison Bumgarner.
And they'll bring up Madison Bumgarner. One strike. Well, excuse me, 1 ball to Bumgarner.
What do you want there? No, that's a ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Are you kidding me? Woo! 3 balls, no strike.
3-0. Nori Okoye waits on deck. And he walked the pitcher.
The left fielder, number 23.
There's Nori Okoye. He's 1 for 1. One strike to Okoye. Got a feeling that the bullpens might be used in this game.
No.
1-1. Two balls and 1 strike.
Oh.
Hit foul. Fly ball left field, Xavier Paul. And he puts it away. Now to retire the Giants here in the 2nd. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. 2-1.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman,
Here's Darren Ruff. And for a strike, no balls and 1 strike to Ruff. The pitch, 0-2. Yeah, you got to be really impressed how all the Phillies have hit the baseball in the past couple games. I mean, they've been just crushing the ball. And they want to keep the pace going. Rough caught out on strikes. That happened against the Reds in yesterday's ball game. Right on the inside corner, no chance for that one. There's Freddie Galvis. He has 2 home runs on the season. And he takes a strike. Galvis batting at 176. He does have 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Galvis fouls it. Bounced up there, 1-2. Caught by Brandon Crawford. They'll bring him Cliff Lee. Well, that ball was hit, but Crawford made a nice catch with that one. Here's Cliff Lee. One ball and no strikes. One. Two balls and 1 strike. Okay. 3-1. Ben Rivera waits on deck. Full count. Lee pops it up. McGahee will put it away, and that'll retire the Phillies here in the 2nd inning. They go in order. 2-1 Giants. Here's Angel Pagan. He's 1 for 1.
Leading off for San Francisco, center fielder number 16, Angel Pagan.
Pagan takes a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Off a Glee. Can he make the play? No. Safe at first. Off of Lee's foot. And Lee says he's okay. Waves the trainer off. Here's Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1.
Water. Get your water here. No, that's low.
1 ball and 1 strike.
That was a strike.
Well, you don't want to give the Giants a big inning here because it would really be detrimental to the Phillies to give the Giants a big inning because they can shut you down. On the second, on the first, that's a double play. The Phillies needed that one. Buster Posey grounds into a double play to Adrian Beltre. 2 outs here in the 3rd inning. And here's Hunter Pence, who struck out his first time up. One ball and no strikes to Pence. 2-0.
Oh, come on.
Pence has foul. Popped up by Pence. Salvador Perez will put it away. Now in the inning for the Giants. They go in order. They ground into a double play. A big double play there. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Ben Revere. He struck out his first time up. Revere, oh, nice play by the 3rd baseman. Revere reached out for that. 1 out here in the bottom of the 3rd. There's Perez, he's 0 for 1. One ball and no strikes.
Come on, Phillies. Here we go.
1-1.
One ball, 1 strike.
Popped up. Perez just stays there, and he is retired. 2 down here in the 3rd will bring up Adrian Beltre. Beltre singled in his first at bat. He scored the run. One ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Pitch was down and in. Bumgarner wanted that one. Got the call there. 2 balls and 1 strike.
Come on now, Philly.
2-2. Beltre in a center field. That's his 2nd hit of the game. Adrian Beltre, we've said it before, he's been on a tear. He has his 2nd hit.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Jordan.
It'll bring up Brandon Jordan. He's 1 for 1. 1-0. Short and foul. Two balls and one strike. Jordan in the right field. That's going to be a gapper going all the way to the corner. Beltre on his way to third. They're going to send him. Will they? Yes, they will. Here's the throw home, and they'll just wait for him. Beltre should have stayed at third. A dead duck. Matt Vasgersian with the call in the fourth inning. 2-1 Giants.
First pitch on its way from Lee. And this will be fouled away. Lee ready with the 0-1. This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 now from Lee. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Here we go on an 0-2 count. All you have to do is start that thing right down the middle of the plate and then just let it work its way in. Hopefully get a swing through or maybe even a shattered bat.
The 1-2 home from Lee. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. The 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth. Brandon Belt will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here. 2-0.
Now Lee readies the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 3-0 is on the way. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
And once they fell behind in the count, I think this is a case where they just say, look, you're going to have to fish for something because we are not going to just lay one right in there for you. Probably not a bad decision against a power guy like this.
Joaquin Arias will try it again. He flew out his first time. Now the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Xavier Paul will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that misses 1-1. So 1-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys topping out so far in the low 90s, 93 for one guy, 91 for the other. Chase Utley will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And a high strike there, 0-1. Seems like he's gotten away with more than a few location mistakes so far.
Yeah, and that's not going to last forever, especially in this place.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Here we go.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 1-2 with 1 away. Well done as he takes this the other way and laces it into left field, a base hit. So he reaches with a 1-out single here in the 4th, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. Now the first pitch. Darren Ruff is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-0. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There you go now, Phillies. Come on, get the runner to second.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Now the 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
3-2, here it is. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first through the sure out.
Yeah, and the only silver lining to this offensively is that you get that guy up to second base, and now he's in scoring position with 2 outs. But I would doubt seriously that that was his intention.
Freddie Galvis will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. First pitch on the way. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
The 1-0 home. 2-0 now.
Yeah, he's got an open base here. Looks like he's going to use it.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
The 3-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count, it really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases. In now, Cliff Lee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
And even after the 2-out RBI, you still have a chance to help yourself out here with a hit. You got a man in scoring position.
Come on, Phillies, let's go. Come on, Phillies. Let's go, Phillies.
1-0 pitch now. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selected now. You got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
Let's go, Philadelphia.
Here's the 1-2.
Here we go.
And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Brandon Crawford will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Brandon Crawford.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now a ball hit hard towards center. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Well, that's about as high a degree of difficulty as you're going to find. This looks like a base hit all the way, but he never gives up on it. He's able to range back onto the outfield grass and make a great diving catch on that little looper.
Stepping in now, Madison Bumgarner. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half, it's strike one.
You can tell here, in his mind, he's thinking, quick inning. He's not even trying to set guys up. He's coming right after him.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, and this goes right past him. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Yeah, this ball might have caught him in between hops. He might have been unsure which way to turn his glove, over or under the ball. Instead, it just goes right through him.
Here's Nori Aoki.
Absolutely wants another shot at a ground ball. Something to try and make up for that error.
Here's Lee now on 1-0. In for a strike, it's 1-1. The 1-1 from Lee. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Runner at first here with one away in a 2-2 ball game. Here it comes, 2-1. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And the go-ahead runs in to score as they break the tie. It's 3-2.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way around to third on the triple, but he's able to drive in the go-ahead run as well.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Gotta say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI as it's now a 4-2 game.
Just needed to make contact here somehow. Hopefully get the ball in the air, and that's a job well done as it pushes the lead to 2 runs now.
Buster Posey will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready now on 1-1. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 1 Philly error, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Giants out in front here, 4-2. Ben Revere will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And a rather easy first out. Salvador Perez will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
The 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a swing and another chance out there at short. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. Adrian Beltre will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. First offering on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. But it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. One, 2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Brandon Jordan will dig in. He singled his last time around. First pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Hunter Pence will start things out when we come back. It's the Giants 4 and the Phillies 2. Justin DeFreitas will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. And there is Hunter Pence. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 now to Pence. Ball 2 now.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
Two-0 count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now. One thing that man right there will not tolerate: leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens. Here comes the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up too late, and it's full now at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. Right field. And the 6th inning opens with a flyout, 1 away.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Casey McGee will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, this is a spot where it helps to have a 2-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
On the way. Roasted into left field. That's a base hit. And he continues to hit the ball well, as that'll push his hitting streak up to 7 games now. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in now the left-handed hitting first baseman Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. Slice down the left side, but foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Giants leave 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Xavier Paul will lead it off here for Philadelphia, to be followed on deck by Chase Utley. And now the left-hander Jeremy Affeldt is up and throwing in the Giants bullpen. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Let's go, Phillies!
1-1 on the way. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Here comes a 2-2. Got him on the good slider there, second time tonight.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he'll take a look at the pitch, too low, it's ball 1.
No strike.
Here's a 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 one more time. Grounded, foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner back through the box. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, plenty of hits here so far, but not a lot to show for it in the run column. Maybe this can help turn that around as they get a man on here with just 1 away.
Darren Ruff will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
2 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors so far on the Philadelphia line score. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here. The 1-1. Now a ball popped up, but room in foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Freddie Galvis will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Now the first pitch. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And from the seat of his pants, he gets the force at second. What a play to retire the side. 1 for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show.
Seventh inning, some new changes for the Phillies. Diekman in the pitch, and Galvis taken out a shortstop, replaced by Maikel Franco. And it's no balls and 1 strike on Brandon Crawford. Phillies trail 4-2 here in the 7th. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Let's in.
2-1.
Come on.
2-2. Struck him out, so Crawford goes down swinging. One down here in the 7th inning. Hector Sanchez is the pinch hitter now.
Hector Sanchez.
And 1 ball and no strikes. Sanchez doesn't have a batting average. 2-0. Diekman here working in the 7th inning. And it's a base hit to right field. That is Sanchez's first hit of the season.
The left fielder, number 23, Nori Aoki.
Nori Aoki will be the batter. Giants have 1 on and 1 out. One strike. 71 degrees. The wind is blowing 7 miles per hour. A few raindrops, not a whole lot.
Hey!
0-2.
0-2.
One ball and 2 strikes.
Nice going up. That one is gonna go.
2-2.
2-2.
Hammered in the left field. Paul makes the catch. And they'll bring up Angel Pagan.
Nope, that's away.
On ball and no strikes.
Strike him out.
2-0.
That's the ball. Strike. Ooh.
2-1.
Three ball.
3-1. Buster Posey waits on deck. Yeah, you don't want to walk Pagan and face Posey. Talking about real trouble here. Ground ball to Franco. Flip it over to second for the out. That'll end the Giants inning. They get a hit. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's stretch time here at Citizens Bank Park. Giants lead it 4-2.
Your attention, please.
Gene Mackey will come in to pitch for the Giants. 1-2 record with a 2.73 ERA, 26 and a third innings, 5 walks, and 25 strikeouts. He'll face Miguel Franco, Sergio Romo in the bullpen for the Giants now. Franco hit his first major league home run last night against the Reds. No balls and 1 strike to Franco. That is hit foul. Struck him out. 1 down here in the 7th.
The center fielder, number 2.
And Ben Rivera will be the batter. Rivera is 0 for 3. Rivera fouls it. No balls and 1 strike. Popped them up. Shallow. And 2 outs. There's Salvador Perez. He is 0 for 3. The Phillies' top hitters, 2 hitters, are combined 0 for 7 in the game. Well, that's not very good if you're trying to win a ball game. Your top hitters have to come up and produce. On the ball and those strikes. Two balls and no strikes. Beltre waits on deck. Hit it foul. This is going to be a tough series for the Phillies because the Giants have good pitching, and if you give the Giants runs, it's really hard for them to catch up with them if you give them 2 and 3 run leads. The Phillies would like to get Perez on base to get Beltre up. Scott in the right field. And that'll be put away, and that'll end the Phillies here in the 7th. We go to the 8th, 4-2 Giants.
Your attention, please.
Jamar Gomez will be the new pitcher in his 12th game. He is a 1-0 record with a 2.13 ERA, 12 and 2/3 innings with 2 walks and 11 strikeouts. Here's Buster Posey. He is 0 for 3.
Leading off for San Francisco, the catcher number 28, Buster Posey.
Back through the middle. Nice play by Franco. 1 out on 1 pitch. Here's Hunter Pence. He's 0 for 3 off as well. The Phillies have held the Giants hitters in check. But other guys have stepped up for the Giants. No balls and 1 strike to Hunter Pence. Oh, he hit Pence. And that could have been retaliation for the hit on Beltre.
Casey McGee.
And here's Casey McGee. Runner goes. Pence steals second. 0-1. They said foul, no balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground. Pence will advance to third. Utley will fire with a first for the out. Two down. They'll bring up Brandon Belt, who was 0 for 2. One ball and no strike. Foul. One and 2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Back through the middle, a base hit, and Hunter Pence comes in to score. And the Giants now lead it 5-2. Said the Giants, them late innings, come back to bite the Phillies, and now Jerome Williams will come in to pitch. He is 4-1 with a 6.75 ERA, 28 innings, 5 walks, and 18 strikeouts. David Buchanan now up in the bullpen. And this is what causes the bullpen to get worn out. You got to bring in pitchers because the bullpen can't get out of innings. Oh, this one's hammered to right. Jordan has to retreat, and it's gone. A home run for the Giants. And they lead it by the score of 7-2. Joaquin Arias. So you come in, you put a pitcher into the game, and this is what happens. It was now 4-2 in the 8th. Now it's 7-2. And this is what happens in the late innings. You give up the big blow. As Arias' his first home run of the season. That's what makes it bad. And here's Brandon Crawford. He takes a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Crawford is 0 for 3. So the Giants role players, not the big hitters, guys that you wouldn't expect, has hurt the Phillies. Now imagine if the other players for the Giants were hitting. This could be even worse.
Come on, let's get me out here.
1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 to count. The Phillies want to come back and win. They're going to need some big hits for their players here. It's going to have to come down to that. That's a call, 3rd strike. Crawford is out on strikes. Oh, Joaquin Arias. A 2-run home run. Giants lead at 7-2. Here's Adrian Beltre. He was hit by a pitch and singled twice.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Did he go?
Here we go.
Yes, he did. Beltre hits it to left field. It's hit pretty well, but it's foul. One and two. Another foul. Trey, fly ball in the right field. Hunter Pence. One out. There's Brandon Jordan. He's 2 for 3. He's singled twice. One strike to Jordan. Two strikes on Jordan. At this point, where you're out of options, when you have the life just sucked out of you, it is very hard to just amount any momentum. In the center field. Balls just fly out in the center field, put away. 2 outs here in the 8th. Here's Xavier Paul. Paul fouls it. No balls and 1 strike. Game 3 will be on the Video Game Network. That'll be our next broadcast. Skied in the below third base, put away, and the Phillies are retired. We go to the 9th. Giants up by 5.
Your attention, please.
Gregor Blanco will be the pinch hitter. Jerome Williams still in the game. He takes a strike, no balls and 1 strike. Little topper foul. No balls and 2 strikes. One and 2. And that is hit in the center field.
The left fielder, number 20.
Here's Noe Aoki.
Nori Aoki.
Excuse me, Noe Aoki. That is going to be a gapper, and the lead might grow even bigger. And it will. Blanco will score. Aoki will go to third. He has got a stand-up triple. And the Giants lead it 8-2 here in the top of the 9th.
Number 16, Angel Pagan.
Here's Angel Pagan, the leadoff hitter for the Giants. has come through in a big way. That's Aoki's second triple. In this game, he's only had two, so that's his first two triples of the season. And everything first has come against the Phillies.
Don't let him score.
1 ball and 1 strike. You just have to come out and regroup in the next game. That's all. That is a fair ball. Aoki will score. Pagan on his way to second, and it's 9-2 Giants. And the crowd, you can hear the chorus of boos here at Citizens Bank Park. Jerome Williams is struggling. Here's Buster Posey. That's a double for Pagan. Giants with a runner on second. That's Pagan and nobody out. That is a strike. And you considered it was 4-2 going into the top of the 8th. Oh, 2. Did he go? He did. Posey strikes out. Well, Posey hasn't had a hit in the game, but the other Giants players have had. And here goes Hunter Pence. And Pence fouls it. One ball and 1 strike. That's foul. Call, 3rd strike. Hunter Pence is out on strikes. It's Casey McGee. Okay. This is just a game that Phillies came out and they thought that they had a chance to win, even with Madison Bumgarner. Back through the middle, Maikel Franco fire on the first for the out. And we go to the bottom of the ninth. Nine 2 Giants.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Francisco, number 54, Sergio Romo.
Here's Sergio Romo. Chase Utley is the batter.
Leading off for the Phillies, second baseman, Chase Utley.
Two balls and no strikes. Got in the right field, Hunter Pence. He'll put it away, one down. Here's Darren Ruff. On strike. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Foul tip. 1 and 2. Two and 2. Struck him out.
The pitcher, number 31, Jerome Williams. Attention, please.
And here's Dominic Brown. He'll be the pinch hitter for Jerome Williams. Hit on the ground to the second baseman. Oh, he overthrew it when the catcher backed it up. Brown is at first.
Up next for Philadelphia.
There'll be an error on Belt. Cal Franco will be the batter. One ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Three balls and no strikes. Grounded. Oh, this is going to be a tough play, but he's safe. Nice job by Franco to beat out the play. Phillies still have some life left in them with 2 outs. There fouls it. Ball and 1 strike. Two and 1 to count. Salvador Perez waits on deck. Bear hits this one out in the left field. That one's pretty well hit. That's going to bounce off the wall, and that's going to score 2 runs. Rivera and 2-run double, and it makes the score 9-4. The Phillies fighting their way back. Jeremy Alford will come into the game. You see his numbers: a 3.05 BRA, 7 walks, 16 strikeouts. He's 3-0, and then Perrin in his 19th game. Salvador Perez will be the batter. One ball and no strikes.
Come on, guys, don't blow it. Good eye, all right.
Low, 2-0.
Hit something hard right here. How about a little poke here?
3-0. Got that over for a strike. Perez hits this one in the left field. That one is well hit. It is gone. Salvador Perez, a 2-run homer. His 7th of the season, and it is now a 9-6 ball game. Well, it's not over yet. Perez his 7th home run. Here's Adrian Beltre. The Phillies, they're trying to make a little rally. Beltre, a base hit to center field. Phillies have the tying run on deck now. So it is not over. Phillies waiting into the 9th inning to do some magic here. Brandon Jordan is the batter. And they will bring Santiago Casilla in to try to get that final out. Jordan is 2 for 4. He is singled twice. Bounces up there, 1 ball and no strikes. Two and 0. Nearly hit him. 3 balls and no strikes. Xavier Paul waits on deck.
can throw a strike if his life's dependent on it. Come on now. Here we go.
He walked him. The Phillies had the tying run coming to the plate in Xavier Paul. The Phillies were down 9-2 going into the bottom of the ninth. Now Paul represents the tying run. Paul is 1 for 4. A single. He knocked in a run. One ball and no strikes. Chase Utley waits on deck. 2-0. Wow, if the Phillies were to tie this game, it would be amazing. Got it over 2-1. On the inside corner, 2-2. Fouled off the plate. Struck him out to end the ball game. Phillies had the tying run on base, but Xavier Paul goes out on strikes, and the Giants hang on to win the game by the score of 9-6. Phillies with a 4-run bottom of the ninth. But what really hurt them is the Phillies gave up runs in the 8th and the 9th, which could have made all the difference in those runs coming in the bottom of the ninth. Giants hang on to win it by the score of 9-6. Casilla picks up his 17th save. Madison Bumgarner picking up the win. He is 7-3. Lee with the loss. He goes to 4-4. The player of the game. As we'll see, is Oyoki. 3 hits, scored 3 runs, and knocked in 2 runs for the Giants. Final score, the Giants win it by the score of 9-6. We'll talk to you next time on the Video Game Network.